Watch the shadow shit shake, must not lay awake and let myself bake in the grace misplaced upon my brain by great mistakes replaced by aches and pains. Forced to face the fates, I break free from my restraints and find myself unable to contemplate words worthy to conversate. They seven faithfully erase the stains and impatiently manipulate their way through the main from my veins. Unable to explain my insane and willingness to change, I abstain from claims and my aims are rearranged since I engage the game and uncage my inner rage. Singing I've seen better days, I'm still beginning to life, getting by with some clever phrase and a praise like a bum in a haze. I remain in phase like rum and cocaine, spitting fire so hot that you check the propane. Still stuck on the range, I'm blamed for the way the wretched day tends to exchange my expressions for excessive complaints, engulfed in flames, cause I never fall to shame. If we all the same, though it might be not the smaller chain. Consult the game till things change, I'ma revolt and holler till I hope the rain. They tell me say something, that's all you gotta do. They tell you say something, that's all they ever do. We gotta say something, but instead we never do. I pound like a nail in the pale tales and shadow minds like snail shells as I search for my grail. Landed hell and used the vitamins of myself at the top of the scale. Then became aware of the stale air and decided to no longer dwell there. I can tell by the smells and the yells of the whelps. So it was time to tighten my belt. The weapon fails, time to route the shelf and dealt spells. The frail faggots and forced from the flail. As they fell, the rest of them knelt, afraid of how it felt to melt. No one else to help, so I bailed at the trail and rebelled the details about my sympathy and trails. The several females of my seed and all that entails. So people, there's no need to beware or panic, cause I always prevail. And it's sick when I skip the needle. I'm no motherfucking sequel, but I'll rush your ass back to the days were fetal. A terrible need to put some inescapably evil. My flows rip, speakers and break, brigidly ragged, equal to ether. I'll make you a believer, cause I can see further than the days of your murder. I'm deleting your past by unplugging your server. Bitch, I'm gonna unearth the verse, try to sell my chest for a burst. Your rhyme in turn burns and blurs obscure. Unwillingly I write your works and experience perk. They tell me say something, that's all you gotta do. They tell you say something, that's all they ever do. We gotta say something, but instead we never do. I'm on my way to success as I distribute civil unrest. Who went to get text, my sentence respect. I keep my interest in collecting checks and infinite assets. Suspects the tech, no one elect can intersect my steps. I'm fast suppressed, and pestilous mess. I can't sex, having sex in your chest. It's aesthetics at best, to caress the process. As the raw stress, I'm being flawless. Involves the loss, it devolves my progress. Appalled, I fall and ball when the wall becomes too tall to crawl or conquest. The drugs will swallow us all regardless. I'm a part of the heartless. This parchment and harnesses carnage while you harvest through garbage. I'll tarnish your cartridge with blood from your armpit, then disarm your wit with a sequence of catastrophic events. My anti-atomic defense prevents my sins from being dismissed. The world is an abysmal pit, fuck paying the rent. I'm convinced the government's patrons deliver payment, but I hate to commit. You can't fake the suspense as I'm obtaining my grip. Bitch, I'll never slip, I'm on my way to success. They tell me say something.